Um, I don't usually come on that often, but when a word hits me, when a conscious thought hits me, I like to share it sometimes. A lot of times, the things that you receive or the downloads that you receive are not always meant to be shared because not everyone is on the same level as you are consciously and intellectually. A lot of us may be on the same level educationally, but when you surpass that education that you've been moving through and moving forward into, there's another level that is above your educational studies. Okay? Whenever you learn something, the expansion of that learning or what you have learned expands when you give attention to it and when you apply it to your life. Anytime you learn something, you become the intent in motion for that thing to expand and be an active ingredient to your success in life. Everything we learn in life, look at it as that. Look at it as an active ingredient. That's why a lot of people who do their studies and who go through their meditations see this life as a scientific operation or a mode of operation that we are developing into and becoming. This is again why we are called human beings and not human doings. Because with every thought that you think repeatedly, that thought is expanding into a higher level of consciousness, and you are consciously moving towards becoming that thought that you've been repeatedly thinking. You are what you repeatedly think. You are what you repeatedly hang around internally within your own thoughts, and the stories that you tell people, you are bringing their energy into that creative moment to create and manifest what you are expressing to them. This is what we call internal outward expression. Why? Because that is the order. It is internal outward expression that is expressed through thought first, because that is the order, then through your words and applied with your actions. My mentor used to tell me a lot of times when he would email me certain thoughts, at the end of the email he would say, "Have a creative day." Why? Because we create our own reality with every thought that we think and every word that we speak. Why? I ask myself a lot of times, why aren't the churches teaching this? Are you satisfied with people walking sick out of your sanctuary? Sick, broke, busted, and disgusted. Are you satisfied with that? Does that make you happy? When you see people walking out of your sanctuary or walking out of that Bible study? Does that make you happy? Whatever you want to call yourself, pastor, preacher, prophet, prophetess, whoever, evangelist, teacher, are you happy with seeing people sick? You should be working 24/7 in your meditations and in your affirmations with an attitude to teach people that their bodies were made to heal itself. Balance it out with the spiritual as well as the physical. You got to eat right. Are you happy with always going to the doctor, paying off that vacation trip that he's been planning, paying off that this and that, or whatever he's got going on in his life? Those things can be bad. That's how I look at it. You're giving money to these doctors and physicians that you don't need to be giving money to, when you could be taking better care of yourself, eating right, walking, exercising, jogging. We have no excuse. We have all of this technology that we can use to research how to take care of ourselves. It's just that simple. I'm not trying to be deep. The simplicity of life is what a lot of people miss. The simplicity of life, the simple things, is what a lot of people don't take serious, that could extend their life upon this earth. It is the simple thing, the simplest thing people take for granted. The simplest things in life people take for granted and miss out on life and end up being laid on their backs in a hospital, on a hospital bed, paying that, because you're going to pay that medical bill. You're going to pay for that prescription when you could have been planting your own garden, growing your own fruits and vegetables, drinking water, and not, it's funny how I actually see people drinking gallons, soda after soda. And in all this heat, I'm looking at the reading on my dashboard. It says 102 degrees. I don't know if y'all can correct me, but has the summer officially started? I don't know. But I know this. If you're not drinking your water, if you're not drinking your water, whatever fluids you have on the inside of your body, the internal part of your body will absorb every bit of that fluid, and then it will begin to suck on your bones looking for fluid because you're becoming dehydrated. How hard is that to understand? That's how it works. Your body looks for fluids to get rid of the dehydration. And when you don't have any fluids in your body, then you will become dehydrated. This is when the internal fleshly part of you begins to suck on your bones. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this how a lot of people develop brittle bones, to where their bones become fragile because of not drinking enough water? Chew on this. Share this. Thanks for watching.